Hi guys, today we're going to talk about something that is related to our health, and it is something that is getting popular these days. And I'm not talking about eating fruits, but rather something to do with fruits itself, and that is juicing. I'm sure you've had fresh juice made from shops outside, and I'm sure you've made some fruit juices yourself at home using a blender. But I don't think it's getting too, as in, a lot of people are doing it these days because not many people know the benefits of juicing. This video that you're seeing here is going to talk briefly about how juicing can improve our health. So, this is a picture of nice variety of fruits, and of course, this is the next one. This next slide here looks into vegetable juice and all the variety you can see here. You can see cucumbers, capsicum, tomatoes, garlic, onion, cabbages. But why would you want to juice fruits or vegetables? Now, I'm sure for those who have some experience juicing, you will know that juicing vegetables is probably the most difficult of all. But I'm not going to talk too much about it. I'm just going to talk to you about the main benefits of juicing. And the first one is juicing for weight loss. Is it even possible for this to happen? Of course, but it depends on what sort of fruits you choose to juice from. The main reasons why it is good is the high fiber content and the cellulose, and it gives you that feeling of fullness or that satiated feeling, because fruits which are juiced are high in fiber and high in cellulose, and they make you feel full, and they reduce food absorption. Well, not to say reduce food absorption, but actually slow down absorption. And it tends to make you eat less, rather than just eating snacks and keep eating chips and chocolates and things in between big meals. These are the sort of things that you should eat, okay? It combats cravings of sweet foods and high-calorie foods, which are bad, obviously. So why not try juicing apples, grapefruits, oranges, and peaches? Another thing that why juicing is beneficial for us is it gives us a lot of energy, and it also depends on the types of fruits. And the reason why it gives energy is the antioxidants that it has in a lot of these fruits. For example, apples and oranges, strawberries, they are rich in vitamin A, C, and E, and bioflavonoids is high in fruits like grapes, black currants or berries and things like that. Carotene is also high in carrots, which is obvious, everyone knows that. And all these two things, they help provide energy to sustain our everyday activity. So carbohydrates can be also found. And the important thing about fruit juices is that they are low in high processed sugar, but they have higher amounts of complex sugars, which is good. We need that. Iron folate is also another mineral that we can find, which helps replenish our red blood cells, our bodily cells. It helps in cell regeneration, which is also important for energy. I'm sure most of you would have heard that a few fruits or a few vegetables are beneficial for common ailments like the common cold. So I'm going to give you a short guess of what is it. Okay, I hope some of you guys have think of it, but of course the first thing is ginger. As you can see, ginger is very, very good for flus, the common colds. It has also a very good anti-inflammatory effect and an anti-vomiting effect. It has also been used for pain relief, but generally it's been used for stomach upsets, flu, and motion sickness. So a good juice preparation would be ginger and fruits. So together these two things, they can make a very good ginger and honey. This is the other one, and it's got a palatable juice. It's healthy, it's wholesome, and I always take a cup of ginger juice to help me when I have the common cold or the flu. The other thing is spinach, which helps in anemia. Bet you didn't know that because green leafy vegetables are high in iron. Carrots, obviously, for eyesight and acne. Now there are a whole lot more benefits of drinking juice. We'll discuss more of it on our website. So if you can hop up to our website at www.jailjuicer.com and you'll find more health benefits and more juicing recipes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.
Fruits. Fruits. Banana. Banana. Pear. Pear. Apple. Apple. Coconut. Coconut. Pineapple. Pineapple. Lemon. Lemon. Orange. Orange. Watermelon. Watermelon. Grapes. Grapes. Melon. Melon. Peach. Peach.
If the fructose in sugar and high fructose corn syrup has been considered alcohol without the buzz in terms of its potential to inflict liver damage, what about the source of natural fructose, fruit? Only industrial, not fruit fructose intake was associated with declining liver function. Same thing with high blood pressure. Fructose from added sugars was associated with hypertension, but fructose from natural fruits is not. If you compare the effects of a diet restricting fructose from both added sugars and fruit to one just restricting fructose from added sugars, the diet that kept the fruit did better. People lost more weight with the extra fruit present than if all fructose was restricted across the board. The deleterious effect of fructose was limited to industrial fructose, meaning table sugar and high fructose corn syrup, with no evidence for a negative effect of the fructose in whole fruit. This apparent inconsistency might be explained by the positive effects of other nutrients, like fiber and antioxidants, in fresh fruit. Well, let's find out. If you have people drink a glass of water with 3 tablespoons of table sugar in it, which is like a can of soda, this is the big spike in blood sugar you get within the first half hour. Our body freaks out and releases so much insulin to drive down this spike, we actually overshoot, and 90 minutes in, we're relatively hypoglycemic, dropping our blood sugar below where it was before we drank the sugar. In response, our body dumps fat into our bloodstream as if we're starving. Because our blood sugars just dropped so suddenly below fasting levels, our body got worried. Now, what if you add blended berries in addition to the sugar, like a berry smoothie? Now, they have sugars of their own. In fact, in this experiment, an additional tablespoon of sugar's worth. So the blood sugar spike should be worse, right? No. Not only was there no additional blood sugar spike, here's the critical part: no hypoglycemic dip afterwards. Blood sugar just went up and down without that overshoot, and without the surge of fat into our blood. This difference was attributed to the semi-solid consistency of the berry meals, which may have decreased the rate of stomach emptying compared to just guzzling sugar water. In addition, the soluble fiber in the berries has that kind of a gelling effect in the intestines that slows the release of sugars. To see if it was just the fiber, they repeated the experiment with berry juice that had all the sugar but none of the fiber. Now, as you can see, there's a kind of a clear difference observed early on in the blood sugar responses. At the 15-minute mark, the blood sugar spike was significantly reduced by the berry meals, but not by the juices. But the rest of the beneficial response, like at 90 minutes, were almost the same between the juice and the whole fruit, suggesting that fiber may just be part of it. It turns out there are fruit phytonutrients that inhibit the transportation of sugars through the intestinal wall into our bloodstream. Phytonutrients in foods like apples and strawberries can block some of the uptake of sugars by the cells lining our intestines. So adding berries can actually blunt the insulin spike from high glycemic foods. Here's what white bread does to our insulin levels within 2 hours after eating it. Now eat that same white bread with some berries, though, and you're able to blunt the spike. So even though you've effectively added more sugars in the form of berries, there's less of an insulin spike, which has a variety of potential short and long-term benefits. So if you're gonna make pancakes, make sure they're blueberry pancakes.